we're gonna put the famous bushings for the rear of the trailing arm. And so this actually comes with a piece. And here it's not a, as you can see, mirror shine. Just cleaned it a little bit. It doesn't need to be any better than this. And we're going to use a lot of grease. So this turned out to be a little harder than I expected, because when you combine these pieces and then with the grease, it's you need some help. And I'm going to use this clamp that I have for the ball joints, and with little improvisation it works. So how it's going to work is that this piece is in the middle, and then this kind of one piece is little bigger than the other one. So the bigger piece is actually towards the back of the car, or towards where the other suspension pieces are, and this one is going to be here, and then the other one is in the middle. And so this is going to be this way. And then here what I found is that there's a lot of trial and error, as you can see. This is the second time I'm doing it, but I'm not any better than the first time. And the inside is also doesn't need to be very clean, as long as you don't have the remaining of the rubber. But because I did a very good burn, there's really nothing left in there. Alright, just put this a little bit. Yeah, it just needs to be inside, just a little bit. Alright, yes. Okay, it's starting to get in, which is good. So this is just for the positioning. Then I'm going to use the clamp to push everything in. And actually I found that actually this piece of the clamp just sits here. Then what we can do is that we can just first push these pieces in. For that one I need something to push against, so I'm just going to use a piece of metal. It's going to use this piece here that I found from the ground. As you can see, it's still, there's the morning rain on it. Alright, just put it here. Okay, now this is going to bring all these pieces in. Then I'm going to do another compress with the other side. Alright, now let's try it. Where we are now. Alright. Now it's time to bring the remaining pieces in. It's going to be this one and then this piece. So once I start compressing it, everything is going to then come together. I don't know what kind of grease this is, but you don't want this to get into your hands, and it's just impossible to remove it. Actually, in this situation, I can just push this one, and I can add the other piece later, because the other piece is just narrow. So why don't we just push this thing all together like this, and okay, I think I'm a little smarter this time, second time around, but usually third time is the charm, as they always say. Hopefully that won't be a third time. All right. It also has a bad habit of coming out because of that grease. Alright. Alright. Hopefully it stays in here a little longer so that I can put this piece in. I'll do one final compress. Getting there. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna now adjust align the two ends. Make sure that these two pieces are aligned. Because once it's pushed in, it might be difficult to rotate this piece with respect to the other one, but we can rotate both together. So because now at this time we don't know what should be the actual angle in the car, I mean in my third time, if I have to do it again, I'll probably put marks on the arm to show where the orientation should be, but as I said, third time is a charm. Looks acceptable. Alright, let's do the final compress. Stronger torque wrench. I found that actually this one from Lowe's has more torque than Ryobi's. Now I'll get hate emails from the Ryobi fans. It's just the truth. You just saw it. Alright. Now unknown is that this orientation, but we can rotate them both together. This is now they're in one piece. And why don't we just put in the car just briefly to get, but looking at it, clearly we need to rotate this one this way a little bit. Alright. See, it's not too difficult once they're all together. And this is the piece that actually is the long piece. I know this video is only interesting if you have a Honda Civic Si and you're dealing with something like this. Alright, let's see. I'm going to assemble the remaining pieces for the knuckle. So these are pretty straightforward, but one thing that the instructions doesn't tell you, the inserts are in two different sizes. The bigger one needs to come into where the cam bolt is going to be, so for adjustment. So this is where the cam bolt is going to be. So you're going to make sure to put this one with a wider, bigger opening into this side. Alright, let's do that side first. So get our grease, our air suspension nuggets. yes, I can definitely use the tool here. I think there's a little crusty pieces inside from the rust. Alright, I'll just use my tool.